Good evening, Namaste. As a child, I wanted to do it all. I was the singer in my school choir, the dancer, the debater, the newsreader. But there is one thing I was great at, and that is smiling. I would keep smiling and giving best of my expression literally all the time. At one point of time, my school was supposed to host the grand inter-school dance competition. I was the lead dancer from our group. My teacher came to me and she said, I know you are working very hard for the competition dance, but there is one more dance that our school needs to host, and that is welcome dance or Ganesh Vandana. And I want you to choreograph it. I took on the responsibility very happily, and I started working twice as hard. I wanted to bring the best in both the competition dance and Ganesh Vandana. Okay, so here goes the story. On the final day, my family, my relatives, my parents, everybody had come to see me perform on stage. Backstage, while dressing me up, my aunt gave me her piece of advice. She asked me, Naina, why do you keep smiling and giving expression all the time? It must be very exhausting. I looked at her. No, it comes very naturally to me. And then she said, you must not smile. You must not smile or give too much of expression during Ganesh Vandana. Ganesh Vandana isn't a competition dance. There is no reward, no benefit in Ganesh Vandana. So you don't smile, don't dance too much there. Save your energy. Save your energy and use it in your competition dance. I was swayed by her advice, and very innocently I took on the advice. I went to the stage for Ganesh Vandana. I didn't smile at all throughout the dance. In fact, I danced robotically. I came back, and then I went for the competition dance, where I gave my best. The day was finally over, and the results were declared. And yes, my team had won the competition dance. I saw my teacher running towards me. I was very sure she's going to congratulate me. But then she jolted me and she said, what had happened to you? Why didn't you smile at all during the Ganesh Vandana? In fact, you looked like a zombie. I was astonished. And then I heard an announcement on stage. Today, there was a special reward for the person who has smiled, given best expression, and has danced very gracefully while she was dancing for nobody but Lord Ganesha. And of course, it wasn't me. Ouch! The biggest lesson of my life was learnt that day. I must give my best to everything that I do without even thinking once what's the benefit. That solo reward for Ganesh Vandana could have been mine only if I would have done something that came so naturally to me, that is smiling and dancing, but I didn't do it only because I thought there is no reward. So, we must give our best to everything that we do. I don't know, you don't know when an opportunity is knocking at your door, when it is the time for your reward. When I would come back from school, my mom would ask me, Naina, go and practice anchoring for the Colony Durga Puja function. Colony Durga Puja function, I would get so irritated. Who performs, who dances, and who practices for anchoring in Colony Durga Puja function? What's the benefit? She would very calmly reply, What's the harm? At least you would learn something. And even if you don't learn anything, maybe you will learn public speaking confidence. And yes, maybe that is where I got my public speaking skills from. On lazy Sunday afternoons, when I'll be getting bored at home, my father would take me to his friend's office and he would ask me to write their business emails. Business emails? A teenager? His friends would say, "Oh please, let the poor child be. Why business emails? What's the benefit?" And my father would say, "What's the harm? Anyway, she was getting bored at home. Maybe it will expand her vocabulary." And yes, maybe that is where I got my creative writing skills from. I have cleared my chartered accountancy with flying colors. But during the course, whenever there was some short break or there was holidays, I would follow my heart. I would go for courses like motivational speaking, creative writing, psychological counseling, leadership skills. And then my friends would tell me, "Are you mad? Why are you doing these courses? You must do something in finance, something that is related to chartered accountancy." By then, I would very calmly say, "What's the harm? I am just following my heart." So, in a society like us, where we don't even lose weight until there is a wedding in the family, we would lose weight so 100 people could see us and appreciate us, and there is this benefit. I was getting trained to pick up every opportunity, learn every skill, act every performance, gain every knowledge that came my way without even thinking once, what's the benefit? My friends, in 2020, when COVID hit the world and a lot of people were getting depressed, were feeling anxious and were committing suicides, I came up with my motivational show, Zindagi Aapki Hai. This was an Instagram live show which was later broadcasted in local TV channel. Through this show, I had managed to inspire, motivate, give hope to thousands and thousands of viewers, and at the time when they needed it the most. I began writing, spreading mental health awareness in magazines, anthologies, books, newspapers, and these mental health columns by me were much read, appreciated and applauded by thousands of people. And what is important is they read it at the time when they needed to know about mental health, when they wanted to know about the importance of it. But do you remember? This is the skill which I acquired while I did not think about the benefit of it. You know one thing? Knowledge is power. It never goes wasted. My show has by now seen more than top 50 celebrities, from director and choreographer Farha Khan to Padma Shri Madhur Bhandarkar, from youth icon Ranvijay Singha to singer Tony Kakkar, from renowned writer Chetan Bhagat to celebrity chef Ranveer Brar, and many, many more. But all of them had one thing in common. They all talked to me very comfortably about their failures, their rejections, their struggles. But in spite of all this, they kept giving their best to everything that they did. And their best book, best hit, best dish happened to them at the time when they expected it the least. So, were they thinking about the benefit? No. They just performed what they needed to. Do you remember there was this very hit questions in interviews? Where do you see yourself 5 years down the line? Do you remember this question? And do you think this question is any more relevant post-pandemic? We are humans and not calculators. I am not supposed to know where I will be 5 years down the line. But what I am supposed to know is, I will live my today fully. I will give my best to everything that I do today. I will pick up every opportunity. I will learn every skill. I will do everything that brings me joy today. And if I live my today fully, if I give my best to everything today, then I don't have to worry about my tomorrow. I don't have to calculate my tomorrow. Do everything that gives you joy. Quit everything that doesn't give you joy anymore. They train us to believe, all of us, that people who win or people who succeed are the ones who have a plan, they have a strategy, they calculate, they are fast, they are strong. But as Abraham Lincoln said, life's race don't always go to the faster or stronger man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. So, today I will take this opportunity to tell you, whenever they ask you, what's the benefit? You ask yourself, what's the harm? Whenever they ask you, क्यों कर रहे हो? फायदा क्या है? You give them a befitting reply. दिल की सुन रहा हूँ, चाहता क्या है? And when will you choose the what's the harm over what's the benefit? When you will give your best to everything that comes your way, benefits will happen eventually. So, what's the benefit versus what's the harm is my idea worth studying. Thank you.